again to Quickies. This is Ted. Today we are at Days of the Dead, and I'm here with a wonderful Atlanta actor, Mr. Chance Kelley.
How's it going?
So, Chance Kelley, what got you into film work in the first place?
What got me into acting, it's kind of never a choice. I grew up watching movies and playing pretend, and then I realized that there was a job. I used to think it was a stuntman, like I wanted to be a stuntman, but then I realized, no, it's more of an actor that I wanted to be. So, yeah, it's been a lifelong since I was a child.
Right. Would we find you on IMDb?
Yep, I'm under Chance Kelley, Kelley. That's me. You'll find me at IMDb.
All right. So, what would be your best? Do you like film or theater or both or what?
Big fan of theater. Huge fan of theater. Film is where my heart is because that's what I grew up watching. But theater is where I actually learned how to act, and that's always close to me.
What's been your favorite role so far, and why?
Favorite role so far in film would be in the upcoming film Dark Road 79. I play Eddie Rhodes. He's a rock star in the 70s, and my dad was a bit of a big deal back in the 70s, a rock promoter, so I got to draw on a lot of family history and learn a lot of stuff, and then use my own musical background to play around with the role, so it was a lot of fun.
So what do you think of Atlanta becoming the next Hollywood?
I think it's a great idea. I love it. I see a lot of huge things shooting here. I actually moved here from LA, and I've been getting a lot of work. The indie market here in Atlanta is burgeoning, and I'd like to see that continue to grow because we help each other out. You know, the more Atlanta does, it's a symbiotic relationship. So I think it's exciting, and I'm excited to be able to come home and work here in Atlanta as opposed to having to be in LA all the time.
So what are you doing right now, filmwork-wise?
Filmwork-wise, I'm producing right now a film called The Midnight Man, which we'll be shooting in April. That's going to be a lot of fun. And then as an actor, I'll be working on a film called The Cult of Dracula. That'll be shooting sometime in the summer or late spring. And I'll be playing Dracula, which is going to be a lot of fun. And then I'm also working on a Ghostbusters web series. I get to play Thor, which should be fun as well.
What would you be doing right now if you weren't acting?
Writing and probably trying to make my own films, which is something I'm actually doing right now anyway. But as a writer, I grew up reading Stephen King and H.P. Lovecraft and stuff like that. So writing is something I absolutely love doing, and I'd probably try and make a career out of it.
So who would you say are your Hollywood heroes?
Hollywood heroes. All right, Kurt Russell. All day long, Kurt Russell. That guy can do no wrong. I just saw him in Bone Tomahawk, and he's just phenomenal. Everything he does is phenomenal. From Escape from New York to Big Trouble with China, The Thing. I mean, that guy is amazing. And I'm gonna go with Kurt Russell on that.
Any other particular Hollywood people you'd like to work with in the future?
Definitely, a couple. Actor-wise, I'd love to work with Guy Pearce. I think he's absolutely brilliant. It'd be like taking a master class to be able to work scenes with him. And directors, James Gunn is somebody I love. His background in trauma and the stuff he's doing now is phenomenal. And who wouldn't want to be in Star Wars? Anything that has to do with the new Star Wars stuff, I would kill to be in, just because I'm a nerd.
Yeah, are we all? Wouldn't we all? So, what are your plans for the future? Where do you see yourself years from now?
Plans for the future, years from now. Working on my own production company right now. We've got a couple films we're developing, so I'd like to see that continue to gain momentum. Acting is still going to be where my heart is, so I'm going to just continue to do that and hopefully just continue to open bigger and bigger films.
So that's it. Anything to plug? Any websites or movies to plug?
Yeah, Dark Road 79. This is us here. This film's going to be coming out in 2016. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be it's like kind of a thriller with a horror twist and a lot of dramatic stuff going on in there, but it's got some good old rock and roll and some nice scary moments in there. So I look forward to that.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the wonderful Chance Kelley. This is Ted, and this is Quickies. I can see you again soon. Have a good night. Bye-bye.
Thanks, guys.